decision not to bring Coach Odette back was purely one of our win-loss record. Matt made a lot of good moves during the year, brought in a number of good young quality players, a number of which we can use to build a foundation to put a winning team on the ice for next year. I've got a tremendous amount of respect for Odie, and will do anything I can to help him moving forward. And I have no doubt that he'll be successful in the hockey industry post-Condors. Like I said, not an easy decision, not a no-brainer by any stretch of the imagination. And Odie did have a lot of things working against him. Maybe the biggest one, or certainly one of the biggest one, was the lockout. And certainly post-lockout, our record was much better than it was before the lockout, or during the lockout, I should say. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get us in the playoffs. Unfortunate circumstances, and it did put us and him behind the eight ball, and we just weren't able to recover, sufficiently enough to get us in the playoffs. Well, sure. I mean, any time, everybody wants to be a winner and be part of a winner and see winning games, and so naturally you're going to get upset fans, grumblings from fans. Hey, we pay our hard-earned money and we want to see winning games, and we understand that. Two teams are competing. One team wins, one team loses. So, some of that is certainly out of anyone's control. You put together, the best teams you can, and again, somebody wins and somebody loses. But again, this is a results-based business. In the last 2 years, we've had too many losses and not enough wins, and so we've got to do something different. So, by building with some of the youth that's here now, and bringing in more veteran players, more top-line players, and it may not be a one-man job, to look at bringing in to expanding our hockey staff is something we're considering. Especially when you're dealing, without an affiliation. If we're dealing without an affiliation, that's that many more quality players you've got to put on the ice that you're not counting on someone else sending you. So, it's probably too much to ask, and it probably was too much to ask the last 2 years for one person to do that. And something we're seriously considering is bringing on. Is expanding the coaching staff to be able to enhance our recruiting. But certainly we're not going to be, hiring a coaching staff in July, and we're going to be doing it here in April. And so, having a staff hopefully in place by the time, most teams are even done playing, they'll still be in the playoffs, hopefully that wouldn't be an issue as it was 2 years ago. And I think we've certainly come to the realization that we can't be as concerned about that. We need to do whatever we're going to do, whatever needs to be done, whatever we have to do to put a winning team on the ice. And if that means, a bunch of veteran guys that have families, and that means more expense with housing and relocation and whatever, it is what it is. That's what we've got to do, and moving forward, we're committed to do that. I'm not prepared to really make any comments on anybody in particular. A number of people have reached out. We'll reach out to some individuals and whittle down the list and go from there. So that's really all I'm going to say.